I've got some easy investments that can help you double your coins on FIFA 23, but before we jump into that, I'm going to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video. Alright boys, so diving into today's video, Team of the Year is here, and there's a lot of different investments I want to go over in today's video that are going to be good right now with all the supply we're getting. So let's go ahead and dive into this. And with today's video, what we're going to be going over mainly is consumable investing, because at the beginning of Team of the Year here, there's not a ton of consumables being used because tons of people are just on the menus, opening packs, grinding SBCs, everything like that. And there's so much supply that a lot of these consumables are dropping heavily in price, and they're one of my favorite investments. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is position modifiers. Position modifiers are down at like 500 coins at the moment, which is crazy to see. So picking these up, honestly, consumable investing is one of the easiest things in the world, and a lot of people don't realize it because number one, you can hold as many consumables in your club as you want. So when you go to your club page, you don't have to store these on your transfer list. You don't have to go unassigned, because if you just go to your consumables here, you can just stack as many of these cards as you want, which is super, super nice. Now, the second thing that makes it really, really nice to trade with consumables is lazy listing these cards. So there's so many lazy buyers when it comes to consumables. So for example, position modifiers right now, if I buy them for 600 a piece, I would just sit here and I would list every single one I buy up for 1,000, and I would probably sell a couple an hour because there are so many lazy buyers. So there's two massive pros to consumable trading in that regard, which is lazy selling these while you're invested so you can make coins before your investment even hits, and you can store as many as you'd like with really no downside to it. So those are 2 points there. So our first investment is going to be position modifiers, and the reason these cards are going to go up in the future is we're expecting to get a lot of high-end player SBCs with nominees, team of the years, team of the year icons, everything like that. And whenever we get good player SBCs, position modifiers go up because people need to move their teams around to get these cards in. We saw it with the Gareth Bale SBC. So many people were moving players around and everything like that. So, and with Team of the Year and everybody packing all sorts of fodder and doing these SBCs, there's going to be a lot of team changes and a lot of position modifiers needed. And then the second thing that they're going to be needed for is with Team of the Year, everybody grinding packs and everything. People are going to need position changes to do the league SBCs, to do whatever daily SBCs we get, because last year we got tons and tons of daily SBCs while the full Team of the Year was in packs. This premium mixed leagues upgrade, people are doing over and over. They're going to need to change players' positions to get chemistry here and everything like that. So position modifiers overall, I don't see a scenario where they can stay at like 500 coins, and I think they're going to be a really, really good investment that you can lazy sell at 1,000 coins as well. Now, the second thing we're going to be jumping into, which is very similar in the regard of people getting like tons and tons of new players and player SBCs, is going to be chemistry styles, and specifically the shadow chemistry style. This is the most popular chem style here. And if we take a look at the price of these right now, these are like 900 coins, I'm pretty sure. I hate that they haven't fixed this thing where your filter resets every time. But these are like under 1,000 coins, which is crazy to see. As you can see, tons and tons of them listed at 1,000. You can get these 900 a piece. And again, with the amount of people packing new players, the amount of people crafting SBCs, making new teams, people need chemistry styles. So I don't see a scenario where these cards can continue to sit under 1,000 coins when we're getting all this supply. And again, lazy selling is your best friend when it comes to investing in these. As we pick these shadow chemistry styles up for say 900 coins, just list them all for 1,600 and see if they sell. I guarantee you, you're going to get sales at just super high prices because there are so many lazy buyers that will not check the minimum price of a card here. And hopefully we'll get a nice example here of somebody lazy buying something for like 400 coins more than it goes for. So those chem styles there, again, very much about the same thing, whereas we're just getting tons and tons of new players, and those should make it rise in price. Now, the last thing is a bit of an interesting one that a lot of people don't really think about, until we get leaked SBCs and whatnot, but it's going to be manager leagues. Now, manager leagues, I think, are something that fly pretty far under the radar until we finally get an SBC that makes them go crazy. Hold up. 80% of you guys are not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, please. And while you're here, you might as well follow on Twitch for daily live streams and join the Discord for more trading tips, investments, all that good stuff. So for example, with manager leagues, the reason these cards would go up in price is basically whenever we get player SBCs that are from like a minor league. So for example, when we got the Ryan Kent and Tavernier SBC, Scottish League manager cards went up a ton. These SPFL manager league cards. Now, right now, these are down close to 200 coins, as you can see, one of them listed for 200. And if we ever get another like good high-end Scottish League player, these cards will again hit crazy, crazy prices. And it's very similar, for example, with the Saudi League. If we were to get some sort of Ronaldo card at some point, Saudi League managers, Portuguese managers, everything like that, I think would rise quite a bit. So these manager league items from the Saudi League would be a solid investment. So I think those are a good look as well, these manager leagues from minor leagues. So for example, I would pick up some Portuguese league cards as well. We always get some really nice cards from the Portuguese league, and these Portuguese league manager cards will do quite well when those cards get leaked and when they get released, depending on it. Now, it is all dependent upon, one, how affordable the cards are, and two, how good they are. We saw some differences here. For example, with the Bale SBC, Bale was super affordable and everybody was doing him. So these cards that like link to him, manager leagues, everything like that, skyrocketed in price, like Landon Donovan here, as you can see, skyrocketed in price when Bale came out. However, we saw Pogba come out, and we saw a lot of his link investments and things like that drop in price because this card was basically much more expensive and a lot of people were over invested in him. So it is very much dependent on the card itself, how popular it is, how affordable it is. But with these cards at literally discard price for those manager league items, I think they're a good option. Now, those aren't going to lazy sell, which is why I personally prefer the position modifiers and chemistry styles. Those are more of kind of reliable items that are always going to sell. Whereas with the manager league items, we're more gambling on content that's going to come to make those cards rise. Now, full team of the year out today in probably an hour when you're seeing this, getting our coins together, selling off some special cards here and there. So we're going to have about 2.8 million here. We got only 83 packs this year, which is like a quarter of what I usually have. But we are going to be sending all of our coins into packs on stream, so make sure to join up for that. Hell, we got a couple packs here. We'll crack one open. Jumbo gold pack. Nothing. All right. You have to see the rest on stream. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.